What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today we're going to be doing some battles with the Calyrex without the horse, with the horses. And yes, I know that sounds extremely confusing, but still less confusing than why you'd want to run Calyrex not riding one of the horses. But really, this idea kind of came about because there was a video that I did recently of the Calyrex without the horse, and when we were talking about it on stream one day, we thought that it would actually be kind of funny to actually run Calyrex without the horse, but have both the horses on the team at the same time, because that is actually possible, because Calyrex is the only one here that is a restricted Pokemon. Don't understand necessarily why, because, again, it's pretty weak on its own, but still, it is the only restricted here. Glastrier and Spectrier are just regular Pokemon, and ones that you can use on pretty much any team, so why not put all three of them together? And again, it does sound a little ridiculous, and I know that it really won't work extremely well, and definitely won't be consistent if this is something that you think you want to do for your own REIGNS team. But still, it could be a lot of fun and be a nice way to be able to take some teams off guard. Because again, Spectrier doesn't necessarily have great stats. It is kind of middle of the road with everything, but this one does have the minus speed nature, and it does have Trick Room, so it will be our Trick Room setter. And then of course, Glastrier is really going to benefit from that Trick Room because it does have the Clear Amulet, Icicle Crash, high horsepower with that Ground Terra as well, and Heavy Slam too, which is really great because it is a heavy Pokemon. It does also have Protect, that way if it's out there and you need to protect to be able to set Trick Room or something like that, you can always end up doing that. And then Spectrier is actually going to be out there if we end up going with the Tailwind, or even if you want to have Spectrier and Calyrex out there at the same time. Spectrier do a little bit of damage into whoever is across the way, Calyrex end up setting Trick Room. So again, you have a lot of different options here, but really, Calyrex is there to be able to kind of help out Glastrier, and Spectrier is really there to just do as much damage as possible. And same with Glastrier. Plus, we do have Incineroar and Ogerpon there as both attacking and support. Incineroar, obviously, because of the Intimidate, Parting Shot. It's nice to have the Fake Out, but it is pretty strong with the Knockoff and the Flare Blitz. Ogerpon, obviously great because of the redirection. You get possible damage on physical attackers with the Spiky Shield. And then Ivy Cudgel and Horn Leech are just really great stab moves. And Tornadus is there if we want to set Tailwind, if we need to taunt, or again, if we need to set the Rain Dance to be able to make Ogerpon a little stronger with an Ivy Cudgel, or even be able to protect Glastrier from fire moves if we don't want to terrestrialize it, we can always do that, and of course Bleak Windstorm as well. But really the focus here is going to be Calyrex and the two horses, all of them not fused together, so really they're taking up a whole half a team here as opposed to just one slot where Calyrex rides one of the horses, but still, this is really just for fun, so if you guys want to use it, go right ahead. Code's right over there. Again, you're not going to get a lot of wins with it, but still could be a lot of fun to end up using. But we'll get into some battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here or just haven't chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. All right, now I don't necessarily have high hopes for this one, honestly. But we're going to find a way to make this work, though. I think what we're actually going to do, I think we're going to start off with Spectrier. And we're also going to bring Calyrex. We'll also bring Glastrier. And I'll also go Ogerpon as well. Does that sound ridiculous? Absolutely, but I want to get all three. You know, Calyrex, Spectrier, and Glastrier all in the battle together. Obviously not at the same time, that's not going to be possible, but, you know, on the same team of four. Not what I was hoping for. That is definitely not what I was hoping for. Okay. The good thing, though, is they're probably going to... Honestly, it might be smart just to go for the Snarl to start here. They'll probably end up going for the, it's either going to be, I don't think they're going to go for a Tailwind knowing that we have Trick Room out there. It's possible they go Taunt, but I'm also worried about a Bleak Windstorm. I'll give it a shot, though. Oh! Perfect! Let's go! This could be okay, then. This could be okay. Yeah, Calyrex is going to be fine. We go down to Sash. That's going to be fine, too. We'll get them both to -1. Thank you. Ooh, even got the crit on that. I appreciate that. Awesome. We got the Trick Room now. That's even better. And now, I think we're actually going to... I should probably keep going for the Snarl, honestly. But let's go for the Shadow Ball over there. And... honestly, if I thought that the Draining Kiss would do a lot more, we would go with that and a Pollen Puff to see if we can get back up, but I don't think that's going to be worth it. Let's do that, and I'm going to go Expanding Force up there too, actually. Let's make sure that we take them out. Nice. Even better, this should take them out right here. And now they're going to be at -1. They're going to go Water Spout again? I don't think they would, right? I guess maybe they do, okay. And that's still enough to be able to knock out Calyrex, but they're still at -1. We have Trick Room up, they have Tailwind, and we have a Mon that's going to absolutely own the hell out of that thing. And Ogerpon as well. Kidding, we also have Glastrier too. So that's going to be good too, depending on who they end up bringing out next, now that I'm thinking about it. But either way, having Ogerpon there is going to actually be really huge. Cool. So, let's go for the Horn Leech down there. Let's Terrastalize. Let's go for that Stomping Tantrum, too. It's fine. Maybe we should have went with the Ivy Cudgel then. That's okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Sorry, I had to think about that a little bit. Nice. Question is, how much do we do with the Stomping Tantrum? Wait, did I not put high horsepower on this thing? We would have KO'd with high horsepower. That's the worst thing. I can't believe I forgot to put high horsepower on it. Well, that's my mistake. Nice crit on that one. Kudos. Either way, let's go Ivy Cudgel, and let's go for the Icicle Crash over there too. And we should be good, honestly. I don't think they have Protect over there, and I think that an Ivy Cudgel should be able to do it. We just need to make sure that we hit with the Icicle Crash. Oh, why did I not put high horsepower on this thing? I'm going to have to change that. So you guys might see in the intro that it has a different move. It means I'm going to have to go back and redo the intro. But either way, I think it's worth it, just to be able to have a stronger move on it. There we go. This, I'm pretty sure it learns high horsepower. It'd be absolutely ridiculous if it didn't. But there we go. Knock them out, and now... Yikes. That's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Oh, that's fine, though. We're good. Sorry, a couple, yeah. We're fine, though. We're gonna be okay. That's still gonna be scary over there, don't get me wrong, but... we'll be alright. Let's go for the Horn Leech over there. And let's go for the Stomping Tantrum once more. We pick this up. Now, the question is, what did they go with? Nice. Okay, we do go next. Alright, yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. Whew! Okay, I was a little worried, because again, I know they have Tailwind and Trick Room on that team, so I didn't know if that was going to be potentially max speed, if it was going to be... I wasn't sure, so... wasn't sure about the speed differential there, but thankfully, it was enough to be able to come on top, and you know what? This deconstructed Calyrex team, despite the fact that I didn't think they were going to, like, win a game at all, end up winning on their first battle. Really proud of them. Good game. Alright guys, so I walked away from my computer for just a moment. Didn't realize it threw me into a battle, and by the time I got back, I didn't get a chance to pick a team. So unfortunately, we had to go with our top 4 mons, which means, you'll see in just one moment, that means that we had to go with Calyrex, Glastrier, Spectrier, and Incineroar. Not great, but we're gonna be okay though. We're gonna be okay. That means that we do need to set up our Trick Room though. So let's set up the Trick Room. And then I think we do need to end up terastallizing here. They're probably going to go for a bug move now that I'm thinking about it, though. That's fine. Let's do that, and let's go with the high horsepower over there. Again, there's a very good possibility that they go with like a bug buzz or something like that over into Calyrex, and that would be pretty bad because that would be a 4x effective move. But I'm just hoping that this is going to help us out a little bit here, too. Huh. Okay. Enjoy your speed boost, you little... Alright, here's what we're going to do then. Let's go with the Expanding Force over there, and let's see if maybe we can Icicle Crash. I doubt it, but it's a nice thought. You know what I mean? Oh! Cool! Hey, let's go. Alright, we'll get the Expanding Force. Not bad, all things considered. Okay, now we're gonna have to figure something out. Let's go for the Expanding Force over there once again. They're probably going to terastallize, but let's still try that anyways. Okay, that could be good for us then. Holy cow, that is good for us! Oh, let's go! Nice! Huge! Huge, actually. That's awesome. And the flinch! That's insane. And again, the good thing here is it's not like we're going to miss the Icicle Crash because they put up the gravity. Love it. Absolutely love it. So let's go Expanding Force over there. And let's go for the Icicle Crash up into them. Yeah, I know you're going to terastallize into fire now because you're afraid of the Icicle Crash. In which case, we would have just went for the high horsepower over there. But, again, I need to make sure that we take out their Hypnosis Mon. It's going to be important. Can't afford being put back to sleep. See you, buddy. And we're going to be able to tank this. Unfortunately, they're asleep. It's alright, we tank. Not as much as I was hoping from Glastrier, though. But still not bad. But still not bad. Well, that's not ideal. It's going to be okay, though. Speed heightened. That's fair. Go for that over there. And let's go for the high horsepower. Understandable. It's alright, we're still going to pick up a really good KO over there. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm glad we picked that up, but unfortunately, we should have went into Gouging Fire. But I was a little worried about a Burning Bulwark. Hey! It's not going to matter much, let's be honest. See, Glass. You did great, though, buddy. Picked up 2 big KOs. I can't be upset at all. Cool. Dimensions are back to normal. However, that will allow us to bring out Fantaros. Or, actually, if we wanted to, No. Let's be smart. Let's bring them. We have Sash anyways. Either way, I think that we have a chance of being able to take them out right away with a Shadow Ball. That's the hope, at least. Either way, let's go for the Expanding Force. And let's go for the Shadow Ball, too. Let's make sure that we take them out. That sucks, but again, we have Sash. I'm happy with that. Calyrex tanks it, and we're good to go. Beautiful. Do we pick this up, please? We do. Let's go. Huge. Huge. And now all we have to do is focus on them, which is going to be much easier said than done, unfortunately. Good damage, though. Our Sun Knight's gone, which is great because that means that they don't have the speed anymore. And we should have the speed on them now. But just to make sure that we do survive, let's go Expanding Force. And I'm actually going to go for the Protect on this one. Just because we have 1 Mon in the back. Okay, they're going to go Breaking Swipe. Makes sense. That should pick it up over there. Yeah. That's okay. Rocky Helmet helps out quite a bit there. I love to see that. Now, thankfully, we do have Fake Out Pressure, which is going to be a big help. And also, we should have the speed. Again, should have the speed. So let's go for the Fake Out. And let's go for the Shadow Ball. Nice. No Protect. That's awesome. Pick that up. Flinched. Oh, they were going to go next. Ooh, that was going to be rough then. Well, glad we had the Fake Out Pressure. And glad we're able to still pick that up. There we go. Love to see that. Little worried there at the end, not going to lie. But the fact that we ended up coming out on top on that, despite the fact that we really didn't get a chance to pick our team, is actually really good. In fact, that might have actually turned out better than if I actually selected the team I wanted to go with. But either way, picked up the win. Happy about that. Good game. All right, now, well, this is one where I think that we can actually put Trick Room up again. My worry is if they end up starting with Entei, one Sacred Fire is going to take us out. But I'm willing to take that risk. So let's go those two. We'll bring Glastrier. And I think we're going to have to bring Ogerpon, mainly because it's really going to be the best way to end up dealing with, why am I blanking Kyogre's name? You know what I mean? Best way to deal with them, though. So let's go with those 4, and let's just kind of hope for the best here. Again, the question is, do they end up leading with Torn and Kyogre, or do they end up going with Entei and someone else? Only time will tell. Ooh, Rilla. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem then. Alright, so in that case, here's what we're going to do. I think we're going to Protect on this one. Let's go for the knockoff over there. not like we're going to be able to fake them out, and either way, if they fake out Incineroar, that's just what ends up happening. Oh, cool. Awesome. That works out for me. I thought they were going to be able to fake us out first. Oh, I'm pretty happy about that then. So we're going to go Sacred Fire. Makes a lot of sense. And now we're going to knock off their AV. Yep. Okay. So... that's going to be okay. Let's Terrastalize. Let's go for the Trick Room. And let's go for the Flare Blitz over there. That might have been the wrong call, but that's okay. Nope, well, I think we're going to be the only one Terrastalizing then. Good, that's going to allow us to survive the Sacred Fire. Rough. Huh. Well, I honestly was not expecting that. Okay. Sorry, this team is full of surprises, man. Full of surprises. I can appreciate that, though. Okay, that's fine. I bet we can actually take them out with a Pollen Puff. So, let's go Pollen Puff. And... honestly, I should probably go for a Parting Shot, but I'm going to go for the knockoff over there. Again. That's understandable, too. Good stuff. You're going to go Stomping Tantrum again. Yeah. Damage. It's going to be okay, though. Here's what we're going to do instead. I'm going to go Expanding Force over there. And let's just go for the Flare Blitz again. It's totally okay. Nice Rocky Helmet. Like I said, that's going to be okay. Thank you, Rocky Helmets. That actually allows us to take less damage here with the Flare Blitz, which is really nice. But unfortunately, I do want to get Glastrier in there, because they're pretty pivotal to this plan. Yikes! Because I would imagine the next one's gotta be Kyogre, right? Or are they going to save Kyogre for last? Yeah, because they don't want to put up the... oh, no, that's rough. I'm going to say they don't want to put up the rain yet. Let's go Expanding Force down there. Let's go for the knockoff up there. You have a lot of Protect. That's fine. And that's actually okay. Again, more damage with the Rocky Helmet, which is great. Plus, we are allowed to bring out Glastrier now. And we can continue to have our good buddy Ogerpon in the back. Fine. Grass is gone. But we do have Trick Room for one more turn. Let's go Glass. Alright, we should be able to pick up the KO. They do have Terra, but I would imagine that they want to save that for Kyogre, right? Either way, let's go for the Icicle Crash up there, just in case they don't. And, Let's go for the knockoff over there. I'm like second guessing everything that I'm doing, but then again, that's because, well, it doesn't matter. Either way, we're going to be able to pick this up, though. It's not going to do a ton of damage, which is great for us. We'll pick up the KO and the Icicle Crash. Never mind, because they have Sash. My bad. That's not good. Nice. Okay, that's actually big. I'm not gonna lie. And things are back to normal. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna go for a Heavy Slam up there. I know we're not gonna get it, but I'm gonna go... Parting Shot over there. That's huge. That is huge, actually. Because we should be able to survive the Water Spout. It was a close one, but we survived. That is huge. Pick up the KO with the Heavy Slam, and really our biggest worry was going to be them. So I'm really not worried about them now. Chilling Nay. Going to Ogerpon. And here's what we're going to end up doing. Because again, they do have Terra left. And I would imagine that would probably end up being a Grass Terra, but just in case, let's go with the Horn Leech. Yeah. That's fine, because they may go for the Ice Beam, but again, the good thing about the Ice Beam here is the fact that they can... The good thing about the Ice Beam is that at least they can only target one Mon. Oh, cool. Okay, awesome. That makes this a lot easier. We'll get them down to about... Hey, that's actually a lot more than I was expecting. The great thing about this, too, is this allows us to actually go for... And it's probably not worth it to go for the Heavy Slam, honestly. But that'll allow us to probably go for the High Horsepower. And let's go for the Ivy Cudgel, too. Fine, we're going to lose Glastrier, but Ogerpon hangs in there, and now we get a chance to go with the Ivy Cudgel, and because we are in the rain, and it's a neutral hit now, and we saw how much that the Horn Leech did, that this should end up picking up the KO. Again, another Nail Biter there, but another victory, so happy about that. Sorry that they ended up quitting there at the end, but you know what? We ended up picking up the victory, and that's what matters in the end. Good game. So the fact that we're able to get 3 wins with that is actually a little mind-boggling for me. Because honestly, having Calyrex without the 2 horses, but with the 2 horses at the same time, honestly shouldn't work. But again, Glastrier and Spectrier are just 2 really great Pokemon on their own too. A lot better than Calyrex on its own. So that's why Calyrex really needs Glastrier and Spectrier, and not necessarily the other way around. And don't get me wrong, Ice Rider and Shadow Rider are a whole hell of a lot better than Glastrier and Spectrier, but again, still, it's not to say that they aren't good Pokemon on their own. And again, when you have something like Incineroar and Ogerpon to be able to kind of be in the back and be kind of supporting and also do some really good damage as well, it's nice that they both have that ability to do so. And having Tornadus there for speed control, taunt, and things like that too makes it a bit easier as well. But again, even though Calyrex is so much better on one of the horses, and still make it work with the 2 horses on the same team without it riding it. It's extremely confusing, and I've been trying to say it in my head in many different ways, but really that's the best way I can put this Calyrex team. Just again, a deconstructed Calyrex. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like, and we'll see you guys next time.